What's up, everybody?
What are we doing here?
I didn't even know we was on.
Wow,
Yeah, we are
man,
live.
I was just dabbing in.
Holy snackers.
It was a quick one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I better find out where everybody's at. I better turn my volume down.
Yeah, it went from like plenty of time to 30 seconds.
It happens every time, doesn't it?
I know. Every time.
It was like, where's the nectar collector running after dab
Tired of
and
freaking out every time, Ricky.
refilling torches like in the last 10 seconds.
Right. Getting lights turned on right
All
before.
Well, but luckily the torch got
It says
refilled.
an admin approved my post.
Ooh,
That's awesome.
nice.
Yeah, good deal.
Even after all, but I can't. I'm not getting a deal.
I'm not seeing anybody on there, and I'm not seeing.
Are we just talking to ourselves?
I think so.
We're not live, dude.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, no, we are.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
I see.
We're
there.
not live.
We're live now.
We're live now. We're live.
Okay,
We're
we
live.
got 5 people.
5.
Hey, what's up, everybody? All
Just jumped
5
up
of
to
you.
12.
13.
We're just gonna fuck off till people get here a little
Right.
bit, you know.
Right.
We're gonna dab in, dab out, do all the
this
stuff
is
we
called
usually do.
Stacking the live.
Stacking the lot. Is that what it's called?
I'd heard that recently, yeah.
Stacking the
Stacking.
Yeah, I
lot.
was like, okay, I see. It's just that time where they wait for a few people to be able to jump on.
Stacking.
Yeah.
I mean, we call it, dabbing in.
That's
usually.
dab-in time.
Right.
Yeah. It's dab-in time.
So just to be clear, we were very careful not to interfere with Third Eyes Thursdays. We didn't
That's
want to
right.
interfere with their broadcast. So here we are.
Little
And
early.
basically what this little video is we're doing here is a call for action. There it is.
You found
We're
it?
live now.
Nice.
We're live now. Oh, Facebook, we're live now.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, man. Call.
Oh,
Say
shoot.
call
There's
to
Gabby on there.
motherfucking
Man, I've
action.
never seen Gabby on here.
Oh, man.
Gabby.
Must be Kashawn's face. And then,
Oh, yeah, of
Call
course.
to action. Yeehaw.
y'all know what action we're talking about, right?
Action
I
Jackson.
don't think they do.
You guys haven't been hearing,
All the hubbub.
Here, this action. There they.
Are you going to do the running man,
No.
dude?
Yes, do the running man. Go
I thought
ahead,
he was
just
going to
do
get up and do like,
I
I'm still waiting.
It's super easy. I mean,
yeah, I could. I'd still mess it up.
I'm still waiting for
Yeah.
Stuart to get up and go, look what I can do. Look what I
Right?
can do.
oh man.
Come on, we all watch
Oh,
that.
I know. He took it back to my childhood there a little bit.
Right on. So we are here tonight because we are on the threshold of the Show Me Can of Freedom rally.
Yes. Couple days.
So
It's a couple days away.
yeah, and we want to talk to everybody about it. We just kind of want to reach out, conversate, talk a little bit about what to expect, where to meet up at,
Yep.
how this is all going to happen, and I don't have a lot of details, but there are other people on here that have more details. I think is Ben going to be on here?
Yep, Ben said he's going to jump on and give a little.
Where you at,
information.
Ben? Are you here, Ben? Ben. Remember that Michael Jackson song about Ben? Remember the movie Ben?
Nope.
The little rat that was the leader of all the other rats
Oh no, I missed that.
in the
Yep.
sewers, and they were burning the rats out of the sewers, and this one rat showed up on this little kid's like windowsill, all burned up, and this little kid like saved it and nursed it back to health and shit. No, seriously.
Wow.
And so, hold on, listen, this gets better. It's really cool. It's called Ben. That's the movie, and it's a 1970s movie. Okay, and so this kid befriends this rat and saves him, and then the rat goes back to his rat pack.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But every time somebody fucks with this little kid, that rat and his rat pack will come back and just
Oh my god!
kill whoever's fucking with this kid.
And
man.
rats don't play.
Oh, they ain't playing, dude.
Oh,
they're
they're-
rats, bro.
Right,
Right. New
yeah,
York
yeah.
City sewer
They're
rats, bro.
vicious.
Okay, throughout my life, I've seen several different movies with several different rat sewer scenarios, but no, never been.
Dude,
saw that.
I know not a lot of people have,
I've
but
never heard of it.
It's just one that I watched when I was a kid. My sister really liked, so we had it on beta.
Oh, beta. Yes.
Hey, don't go there, man. That was high tech shit back in my day. Beta.
man.
They didn't have. Then they went to VHS, man, and it was a big tape. And
Oh my goodness.
I was so young. All I knew is you couldn't fit this tape in this player,
Right.
Wait, what's
Yeah.
beta?
and we didn't get Beta.
I
Beta
never had
was just
beta.
like a
But
different way to
we
watch
didn't get Beta.
movies
Beta's
back
just
in
a
the day.
smaller videotape, a
Ah,
smaller
okay.
VHS. We didn't get Beta
Was
until
it lower?
VHS came out and was strong, and then we got
okay,
some
yeah.
secondhand Beta and a box of
Got
movies.
some. Yeah,
Isn't the-
nice? I
And the
loved
beta,
it, though.
isn't that what they
Box
used in
of
like
movies?
video recorder, like old camcorder?
No, that's an 8mm.
Okay.
The Beta, it was about half the size of a VHS,
Ah, okay.
and then the VHS came
Oh my
out and
God.
killed it all.
Man,
Oh yeah, and then they made a song about it.
Fucker. You know what that
die.
means?
Video killed the radio
Oh.
star. Oh shit! You finna
Guess you
have to
gotta
go old
flip
fashioned.
I'm going old school,
Right.
baby.
Not
Said
too
you weren't
old
going
with
to,
the email.
Oh, dude, Zach, you dissed me
no,
again.
it's plugged in.
It is? Where? To the
It's
wall?
plugged in behind you. I don't know where that is plugged in at, but it's plugged in. It's on.
Cool. All right, well, I'm going to have to get the dive rig out because my
Yeah,
dad's straw
but
broke.
do indeed.
So, who all here, really, everybody, please tag somebody right now.
Yes.
Tag as many people as you can to get them on here, please. Okay? What we're going to do is everybody who tags and tags and tags and tags, we're going to do a giveaway at the Capitol.
Oh,
There
nice.
we go. During our live at the Capitol.
During our live at the Capitol, we're going to do a Wheel of Dank for everybody that tags people in the post today. So please
Yeah.
start tagging people. We want to get as many people here and get them turned on to this. Hey Timothy, what's up? Yeah, please let's tag people. Start tagging.
We've
Tagging. You just type their name in the comment section and it should come up, and then you click on their profile link and it'll tag them in the comments. So yeah, we want to get people here so that we can get them tagged, or so that we can get them informed.
Yes.
Eeny,
Informed.
meeny, miny,
Yep.
mo.
It's been all the all the rage and all the topics. I
It's
see
the
a
clean
lot
one
of
I
people
choose.
talking about it, but we are really getting close now. So now it's
Yeah.
really the time to push. If if you're on the fence, if you didn't know if you're going to be able to go, or maybe you thought maybe you were, but you just weren't sure. So now's the time where all that's time to get
Right,
all
right.
that resolved and
Yes.
get there. However you can, and of course if you can't,
We get it.
I'll
People
back
work.
off.
Yeah.
But
But do what you can to get there.
yeah.
And there's a lot of people going down the morning of, so
Yes.
I've heard quite a few people going down.
Tag Ben, make sure he gets here.
Okay.
So let's talk a little bit about it. Okay, House Bill 2704, legalization of cannabis in Missouri. Not only legalization, it declassifies cannabis down from a Schedule 1 narcotic, or the dangerous drugs. It declassifies it. It makes it just like tobacco, basically, because tobacco you still have to be 21 to buy. So it basically brings it down to tobacco. Okay? And that's very important because there's a lot of people that are in jail for a plant that need to get out. Okay?
Yes.
So what's going on with the bill? House Bill 2704 is a bill that was presented by Republican House Representative Ron Hicks. Okay? It's being very strongly opposed because there are people with special interest groups that don't want to see it passed, and I'm not going to get into that. But it's been going through the House for a while, and it's expected to hit the House floor as early as next Tuesday.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that quick.
Okay,
So,
it's
wow.
expected to hopefully hit the House floor, and from what I understand, it's very much expected to get through the House and be in the Senate
Very cool.
within a couple weeks.
That's pretty cool.
Okay,
That's quick.
So we want to stay on the House right now
Yes.
and keep moving forward with that. We don't want to give up the momentum.
Yeah, let them know that what we want. Let 'em know
And we all
probably.
need to show up there and let people know that the voters of Missouri want to end these unjust laws.
Yes.
Okay, we want to end the unjust prohibition of cannabis that has put several good men and women, fathers, mothers, aunts, uncles, grandparents, kids, our own children,
Yeah.
has put it in prison for a plant that is basically harmless.
Right.
And it heals, and it's been proven to heal and to treat so many things. But we got to understand that we already have medical cannabis in Missouri.
Yes.
We're not fighting for medical cannabis.
No.
We're fighting to free the herb. We're
Yes.
fighting to end the unjust laws of cannibalism. No, let's keep cannibalism.
Yes, we need to
Yeah,
keep
we don't-
cannibalism
we don't-
illegal.
No.
We're not good with cannibalism, but I mean,
No.
if that's your thing, I hear there's some
Solid.
places down in Papua New Guinea that are still
Oh.
good
They're
with
cool
it.
with
So,
that.
anyway, we're not into cannibalism. We want to legalize cannabis, okay, and decriminalize it.
Okay.
Declassify. What?
The committee will vote next week to pass it into the House of Reps. So there we go.
Next week,
Yep. We have Ben Hartley in the chat. kinda
Ben.
helping-
What's up, Ben?
Helping out with some info.
Ben was supposed to
Ben.
be here
Yeah.
via Zoom, but hey,
Couldn't make it work,
we're just a
so-
bunch of stoners with all this new technology, and we don't know
Yes.
how to fucking work it yet. So
All these dials.
Hey, we're gonna figure it out so we don't run into this problem again. But Ben Hartley, he's in the comments, so he's gonna be throwing out some very important nuggets of information for us to have moving forward. So, where this bill is expected to stall is in the Senate. Okay? Now I'm saying that it's expected by others
Right.
to stall in the Senate. We need to blow those expectations out of the water.
Yes, and
We
we-
need to show up, we need to get a hold of our senators. We
Right.
need to
Let our voices be heard.
let our voices be heard.
And we can start by next Tuesday at that rally.
Yeah.
I guess we've already started, but
Oh, we've.
that was the wrong way to say it.
Started,
But
no,
a
I mean,
good
we're
way
already
to
yelling.
add to that is next Tuesday.
Right.
There you go.
This is not an initiative
No.
that we need to sign a petition for.
No.
This is a bill that is already going through the processes to legalize cannabis.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only bill that offers complete expungement.
Yes. Complete
Okay.
expungement.
Complete expungement. And you don't have to wait until you've served your sentence. You can petition for that while you're still serving time if you have a nonviolent drug offense.
And
Okay, that's very important. to me.
Yes.
That's the most important.
That is
Very
the most
important.
important to me. However, de-scheduling it is huge because
is.
that takes it off the dangerous drug list. So even it ends possession limits.
Right.
I have a hard time, being like all excited about anything that leaves a possession limit.
Oh yeah.
Okay, because what you're doing is you're still imposing unjust laws on the people because there's a possession limit. Why is there a possession limit?
Right.
Why can't I have 20 cases of craft beer or 20 cases of
Cigarettes?
Budweiser or 20 cartons of cigarettes?
Right.
All that stuff. Why can I have all that, but I can only have 3 ounces of cannabis or 2 ounces of
Yeah,
cannabis
makes
or
no sense.
6 ounces of cannabis? Why?
Right. Anything
No,
in this world.
I'm not
that's-
okay with it, and I'm going to fight. Even if everybody says that it's a losing proposition, I'm not into giving up.
No.
Okay, I might just be jumping on the train, but it is what it is. That's where I came in at.
It's a train we're passionate about.
It's a
though.
train we're passionate about, and if the way I feel about it is, if we don't win it this time, then it sets a great foundation for the next.
Right.
And it's very possible that one of the initiatives very well could get on the ballot and pass, and then this would probably fall dead. But it's very possible also that they don't get all the signatures that they're
Right.
looking for.
Yes.
It's
that's always
very
a
possible
possibility.
that it wouldn't get the votes it needs to pass. It's very possible that we could still be left at the end of this year with no
Recreation.
adult use cannabis on the record. Okay, that would be a travesty.
We don't know how it's going to go. We could just do the best we can
Right.
to persuade it the way we like.
And if that happens, then we have set here a great foundation for the next leg of this fight,
Oh yeah, for
and
sure.
keep pushing it through. Somebody there's somebody that posted on a post today, and it's like, well, I really love what you guys are doing, and this and that, but negativity and blah blah blah, and I'd love to see it pass, but it's not going to. It's been doing this every year, and you know what,
Right.
dude? It's funny because the thing I thought of the first was You know, the Kansas City Chiefs really sucked in the 80s, dude. I mean,
heard.
really sucked bad, dude.
I've heard.
Okay? I sit in that stupid stadium with, I mean, this is how stupid it was, dude. I sit in the stadium every game. It didn't matter what the weather was. And we would be in there, and we would be up in Section C because that's where the railroad gave their season tickets away at.
Okay.
And there's nobody down on the 50-yard line on ground level, and it's like, why the hell are we sitting up here?
Right.
Okay, so I mean, because the stadium was literally, I mean, you would have 10,000 people at the game.
Oh, really? That's it.
I mean,
Wow.
literally nobody. Okay,
Wow.
and that went into, you know, the 90s. They started getting a little better and had some hope there, and so the stadium started packing out and stuff. But dude, if they would have looked back here at their, you know, late 70s and all through their 80s, and they would have said, "Oh well, we suck. We're never going to win.
Yeah, why even
We're never going to.
try?"
Why even bother?"
Right.
They wouldn't have won a Super Bowl
No.
a couple years back, would they?
Nope.
Don't
No,
even hire
okay.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, don't
Not
bother.
even
Don't
worth
bother.
it.
Right.
Don't bother getting in there. You know, so
Right.
I'm not one that's going to
They
that
could've
wants to
saved
lay
a-
down.
They could have saved a lot of money.
Here's the reason that it's not.
Don't even start.
In my opinion, here's the they could have, you know, and we're not going to talk about football. Here's the reason that it's not getting through. Okay. Oh, dude, I think mine's probably warmed up.
Oh yeah, you can take a dab now.
Here's the reason that it's not getting through. Okay, it's not getting through because the people aren't doing their part. When we vote people into office, senators, representatives, all that, we're voting them into office to do the things in our best interest on our behalf. But if we don't, and then we just let them go.
Yep. On that note, I'm going to get up and I'm going to add something. I'm going to bring up the senator scroll. So everybody, if you want to get a hold of your senator and let them know if you can't make it, this is another alternative.
That's fine.
Yeah. So I'll be right back.
So, you know, basically, we dropped the ball because as a community, we're not going out and policing our senators and our Republican or our representatives, our senators, blah blah blah. We're not holding them accountable. We're not calling them, telling them what we want, telling them what we expect of them, sending them letters, letting them know how we feel. And so they're just left up to do whatever they feel is necessary to do. And some of them may be doing what they feel is best for the people, but I would say most of them are doing what's best in their own personal interest.
Well, right, because it's whoever's got
Whoever the lobbyist.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody's got time to go, so they send lobbyists. And
Right.
whoever's got the money to do all of that, those voices get heard, and they're just not used to us showing up because we really never do.
Right. And that's
Back
what we.
to the breaking the stigma.
Exactly.
That's what we have to do. We have to show up. We have to put our faces in theirs. We have to go, we're here, and guess what? We're voters. We're voters, and one of these days you're going to be running for office. When your term runs out here in the representatives or in the Senate or whatever, when you're ready to move up, you're going to have to rely on your track record for the voters.
Right.
And we're voters. And we want this, and we have to show up,
Yes.
and we have to set the precedents.
Oh, yeah.
And my main focus is not, okay, I'm sorry, anybody, I feel like I'm taking over the whole conversation, and I really,
It's cool. It's all about awareness. So
Yes.
you know, I'm just here. I'm having a good
So
time.
let's talk about Tuesday. We've talked about the bill and everything. Let's talk about Tuesday specifically. We're meeting for the rally at where do we find an exact location yet?
yeah.
Where was
Yeah.
that at?
The rotunda.
In the
The
rotunda.
first floor rotunda at 9 a.m.
There we go. So Jeff City, the
Right
capital.
inside the main doors.
Yep. At
Right
9
in there,
a.m.
the big inside.
Okay.
Can't miss it.
So, it don't matter what the weather is.
Yeah, it's inside. It sounds
Right.
like
Yeah.
very cool.
And so for me, you know, this is such a huge opportunity for us because it's so important to realize that, you know, your government is not like, they're not your kings and queens. You know, government is a tool
They're your employees.
that we use to organize this all the way that we want. And if we use our voices correctly and we tell them exactly what we want, and then suddenly, you know, it's all coming down and so many people are voicing their opinions and we know it, you know, because we're all going to be talking. Everybody's communicating about this. And then, you know, they're like, oh, no, you know, they still vote against it. Well, you know, and that could happen. at least it's time to really ask why. You know, it just would raise a really large question. So, you know, this is a huge opportunity for cannabis, huge opportunity for democracy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And for us who feel like we aren't listened to have our voices heard.
Yeah.
And to get down there and say, this is what we want. We're tired of unjust laws. We're tired of people going to prison for a plant. We're tired of our loved ones being in fear that if they get pulled over, that cannabis can be used to cart them off to jail.
Yeah.
Okay? You know, it's bullshit.
It
Okay?
is. We need to change.
Yes, it does.
We need to let the government know.
And we need you to do your part, just like we need to do our part. And what we're going to do is, I don't think we have it set up here, but if you go to our page, there is a map of every district. And there is a link to go and find out your senators in your district. And there's also a post there with the link, and we're going to repost this stuff, to go and find your representative.
Yes.
Because we want to go ahead and hit them again this week with a few emails and even some phone calls, just to let them know, hey, this is what we want. This is what we want. And, you know, where is everybody at? So type in where you guys are at in here. Hey, Brenda.
Like geographically where
I
they're
know,
at?
she's at work and she's watching. Yeah, geographically, on the map in Missouri, what town is everybody calling from or watching from?
Right.
Because what that'll do is if you know where you're from, then you know what district you're in.
Right.
And then with that district, you can find out who your state representative is and who your state senators are.
Right.
Okay, and then you can be effective in the process.
Yes.
Most people don't know how. They don't teach you this shit in school.
No.
Not anymore. But most people really don't understand how they can get their voices heard and get what they want and get their senators and their representatives to make the choices that they want them to make, the decisions they want them to make.
I actually didn't realize how much, as a citizen, you know, I didn't realize how much of a voice you really have.
Influence you should have.
And until we started doing this, and I'm like, oh wow, I didn't know that just anybody can come up and speak their mind like that. And
Right.
You truly rally the people, and the people really come out and they say what they've got to say, then it should be that.
Yeah.
Whatever, you know, I mean, you know, obviously within reason, whatever.
Right.
But that's, you know, that's the way it should be. That's
Yes.
the way it's supposed to be. So they represent us.
Absolutely. Speaking from a man
Yes.
of the podium.
Mr. Government over here.
Believe me, I know how much.
Stuart used to be a government official.
Right, I
He was
know
the
how
man.
much we run their shit because, man, they're in a real tough position too, and they don't want bad publicity. They don't want you to hate them. They want you, you know. So they should listen. That's my opinion. So if you feel that it's for nil and you just kind of like, I don't know. I don't think that you should feel that way. I think that you should try.
Absolutely. We should always try. We should never stop. You know what? I'm a firm believer that if we took a bigger part as a people, as a whole, took a bigger part in the process, things would be a lot different.
Ooh, they would hate it. They would hate it so much.
Oh, yeah.
It's so fantastic.
Yeah. Not just with
You'd be like, I
cannabis.
see you,
Oh, no.
you son of a bitch. I see you, and they'd be like,
And it's just
this.
It's like I was hearing a story about a guy who's suing Independence over something that happened while he was jaywalking and how he got, you know, it started with a ticket for jaywalking. Stuff as simple as that. You know?
Why do they call it jaywalking?
No clue.
I want to know why they call
I
it
have no
jaywalking.
clue. But I heard it on the radio on the way over, and I was just like, that's just another one of those kind of dumb laws.
I mean-
not as, you know, it's not as stupid as the whole cannabis thing, but
I mean, really, exactly.
But
Yeah.
it is another one.
Jaywalking over cannabis
I know.
any day.
Yes.
I know what a J-turn is. Do you know what a J-turn is?
I saw a
Do you
documentary
know what a
that
J-
showed me
Okay.
what that was.
No, there's actually, you saw a documentary that showed you
Yeah,
what a
it's
J-turn.
called Vacation. And
Wow.
anyway,
It's called Afternoon in Lawrence, Kansas.
Right.
They have a law that if you're on Mass Street,
Uh-huh.
you can't turn and park the opposite direction.
oh,
It's a J turn. Stupid.
Okay.
I got pulled over for it.
oh man, of course.
I was like, hey, I'm new here. I didn't know.
Right.
I'm new.
Yeah, right.
And he
You
let
were-
me off.
But really, you were like, yeah, fuck you
I
guys.
kind of was, yeah. I was like, that's kind of a stupid law, but I'm new here. And he goes, okay, well, I'm just going to give you a warning. I said, well, that's pretty stupid.
That he just gave
But,
you a warning.
but thank you for telling me. No, that's a pretty stupid law. I mean,
I
you got
agree.
a J-turn. Have you ever heard of that shit?
Friggin'
No.
I mean, what? And I want to know what the fuck jaywalking is.
Hell, if
I mean,
remember
most
correctly-
jaywalkers are just walking in front of a car, right?
It's like a straight
No,
line.
it's,
There's
it is.
no-
I mean, there's
you
no-
are not jaywalking is not walking in a designated crossing.
But why-
area.
because-
Why is it called jaywalking?
I don't know. I just know that's what it is. Because they went into it on the radio. It's fresh in my mind.
But they didn't actually define
How about
No.
How about crossing?
why
the
they
street
call it a
not
jaywalk.
within a designated crosswalk?
Right.
You know, I mean, jeez.
Pick a different letter.
Tammy Lou Mo says she got a J-turn ticket in Lawrence
Oh
once.
damn!
Oh man.
What is-
You must have done it twice. Or you were from Douglas County. If you got that, you got that license plate. I still have Missouri
Oh,
plates.
the
so.
the DG on the tag, yeah.
Oh,
That sucks that those tags, man. They really give you up.
They
right.
do. Let everybody know right where you're from.
Exactly. Like, see that JO.
Yeah, they
Don't
tell us.
even
It
get me
tells us
started.
where yeah, exactly. It like, gives you a warning.
Yeah.
If I see somebody with a J-O on the license plate,
Get over a lane.
I back. Yeah, dude, I was gonna say I back off and get over. I can't.
You know, I might say. a
I
couple
yield
curse
right
words
away.
under my breath,
Yeah.
you know.
Because those guys are crazy, man.
No
See,
offense. If
I
that's-
lived there for
might
quite a
be
while,
too
so
late for that.
I can't say too much.
Well, we've all lived around here for quite a while, so we
Right.
just, it's, you know, everybody knows it.
It was like 2 years. So.
I just know that if you're over like around by the racetrack,
but
you're on
Legends.
435, and you're all the way on the inside lane, and you're doing less than 90. You're going too damn slow.
Oh, you're
as
gonna get
far
an
as-
accident. Oh yeah,
I mean,
they
I
fly
was
down
doing
there.
like 85, right? And I'm like hauling ass, right? Some dude rolling up behind me, gets beside me. You stupid motherfucker! You didn't got moved here, goddamn love right there. And I'm like, holy fuck, I'm doing 85, man.
Man,
So anyway, what does this
it's
have?
It's Autobahn out there.
I know, right? What does this have to do
Over
with
here,
House Bill
look, Ben's
27?
here. He's letting us just roll. He's spilling information.
I know,
Good job,
that's what we
Ben.
need. Thank you,
Yeah,
Ben.
yeah.
We kind of get sidetracked
We'll,
once in a
we'll,
while.
we'll gather everybody here, and then you just tell them what's up. You know.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's the gathering. The
Yeah.
gathering of the clowns.
Yeah.
So we're all a bunch of clowns. We're down with the clown. I am not going to wear a clown mask.
No.
Although I want to paint my face. I'm not going to do it because I don't want them to look at us as clowns. I want them to see the face of people that aren't childish and immature.
Okay, so
But if
we-
you have a clown mask and
Sometimes.
you do, if you
that's-
can actually dress up like a clown, do it. It'll be so cool.
I mean, it'd probably make like the news. You know, at least the Top Shelf.
We should definitely. Dude, can we call the news? Can we get news coverage down there?
Why not?
Sure we can.
There's got to be a way. If,
Hundreds,
you know, yeah, hey,
hundreds of cannabis
everybody-
protesters stand up to.
Somebody here's got to know. Like somebody's got to have a link to get to the news. Call somebody. Call in a favor. Call your cousin.
Cannabis enthusiasts are going to march on the Capitol.
Yeah.
Tell
Yeah,
them
get
it's
them
going to
down
be it's going to be chaos.
I want to see vans with big antennas and things
I mean,
just all
yeah.
over.
Just cars full of clowns, juggalos.
Oh my gosh,
We'll have
yeah.
a gathering of the juggalos. You know those guys were kicked out of Missouri
Were they
several
really?
years ago. Yeah, because they're
Is that as a group or even
The-
individually too?
I don't know. Can they? I mean, is it like breed specific
Oh,
legislation?
that's a.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is independence.
Yeah.
You're a
We-
juggalo.
we
You can't
voted-
They
live
look
here.
like one of
They-
those
we voted
juggalos.
you
No,
off
man,
the
it's not
island.
a juggalo. It's like a slight variation.
It's a
Juggalo.
Jaggalo.
It's a jaggalo.
Gigolo's the other way.
Oh my God! What the hell does this have to do? What does this have to do with?
Oh my
I don't know.
So anyway,
It is a lot.
We talked about clowns and face painting. That's how we
Right.
got off on that tangent.
Yeah, and the
Okay,
carnival.
so we're gonna be-
cotton candy,
Oh,
fucking
God.
corn dogs.
damn right. Funnel cakes.
If you know anybody that's in the news, let them know.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
all be
yeah,
there.
yeah.
And
That's
if you
what
know
we're doing.
anybody that's like, if you got like professional clowns that can show up with like,
Oh, that would be hilarious.
that would be funny.
They could make
you know,
balloon.
Yeah, in the shape of cannabis leaves, and we can wear them around on our heads.
A
like the,
unicycle.
like the Statue of Liberty. The cannabis leaves. That's what we need to do. So I'm not even joking. I
That
mean,
would
right
be
now.
cute.
Big signs,
Yeah.
big signs.
Big signs. We cannot put sticks on the signs. The signs cannot have stick handles because evidently you can beat the crap out of people with them if you get mad.
So ain't nothing but a paint stir,
it's
man.
just the sign, but get you
Right.
go out this weekend. Go to Hobby Lobby or where else do they sell?
You can get those big. You can get
Target.
anywhere. I mean, even like Dollar General.
Dollar
sells
Tree
them.
for
Okay.
Dollar
$1
Tree.
buck.
You can't put a stick on there, but you can put brass knuckle handles on it. Like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
No, I think they'd stop you at the metal
They
detector
might,
for
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Be like, I don't know about
You
that.
think brass won't go through?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, brass. I wasn't thinking.
Yeah,
of
but
that.
now, what's that? What's up?
Oh,
We gotta-
go ahead and hit okay on
Got an
that.
error message.
Yep.
So
if this cuts us off, just know we
now
love y'all.
haven't you seen
All right,
the
good.
knuckles, the Teflon knuckles? They're not brass, they're Teflon.
Teflon or are they the carbon fiber?
Yeah, carbon fiber, whatever
Yeah.
the fuck it is.
Carbon
Teflon,
the new age
Yeah.
of acid.
carbon Nephlon,
Right. Weighs nothing and hard as metal.
Oh,
Right.
man.
and passes straight through a metal detector.
Right.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I
did
didn't
you
say
do the
that.
disclaimer before the thing? Or
Yeah.
Did we jump
No,
right in?
we jumped right in.
We are not lawyers or doctors.
Yeah.
And we don't suggest you do anything
That's right.
illegal.
That's right.
Yes.
The criminal activity part is really the most important part. of
So
the
anyway,
disclaimer.
Yes, and the Dollar Tree's not a
Yes.
dollar anymore.
Melissa
it's
Hoover says
$1.25.
Dollar Tree for
$1.25,
supplies.
right.
Yes.
And make sign, be wise, legalize.
Yes.
That's what they need to see.
Be wise.
HB 2704.
Legalize.
Give you another
Be
visual.
wise, legalize.
There you go.
Wise,
We're gonna sing
legalize.
Kumbaya.
Be wise, legalize. I might have just set the tempo for the chant.
That's it,
Right.
dude. Be wise, legalize. Be wise, legalize.
Yep. Okay. All right. That feels good.
I like it.
Well, I bet that.
I'm
gets
feeling
going
it, man.
tomorrow. Yeah.
We'll get
That's,
an
that's
echo.
like ringing in my head.
Get it echoing down the halls of the Capitol building.
Yeah, so loud.
yeah.
Dude, that would be.
That would
They
be-
will
Hell
hear
yeah.
us literally,
Yeah.
and then
Damn
whoever's
straight.
up there talking to them will be like, "See,
Bring
Yes.
friends.
you want to
please.
deal with that?"
Yes. Bring
Okay.
everybody you can.
So, is there anybody in the Kansas City area that wants to go but doesn't have transportation to get there? Anybody in the Kansas City or Columbia? If you're in Columbia, I think we've got a few seats in our rides. We could get you there. If
The
we
issues
had
were
enough
going down
people,
the night before.
we are going down the night before.
Yes.
We are. However, there are people in
Yes.
Kansas City that are going to be going down there that might be able to get you down there.
Exactly.
And if we had enough people, we would rent a passenger van that would carry 10 people or whatever down. Or if we had 20 people, we'd get a bigger van.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
So if you're
Who knows?
point is if you're going down, especially the morning of, if you're going down and you have an open seat, you don't mind someone riding with you. Find someone to go with you. We need
Yep.
all the people we
If
can
we
get down
did
there.
that, we could really
Yes.
And if
fill
you're-
that place.
Dude, and if you're in St. Louis, if you're anywhere,
Yeah,
wherever
anywhere.
you're at,
It doesn't have to be just Kansas City. Anywhere in the state. If you're
we'll
going,
we'll try to help you find a way there.
Yeah.
If you shoot us a message, we'll try to help you find a way there. It doesn't matter where you're at. If we can't get you there, we will reach out and try like hell to find somebody that can help you get there.
Yeah, bring a megaphone. Who's got a megaphone?
Megaphone. I got one built in.
All right,
Yeah.
you do.
He-
don't
he
you? Yeah.
kinda does.
especially in the rotunda.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god!
Rotunda.
Right? That's
That'll be
gonna
awesome.
be cool.
It
I
is.
can't wait.
Yep, it's gonna be. It's projection.
2 people in Independence that need rides.
2 people in Independence need rides. Who can give people in Independence rides? Now, we are meeting at the Rotunda inside at 9 a.m.
Yes. It is like a half a mile walk uphill.
If you park in lot 12,
the free parking.
the free parking.
The only free
Yes,
parking.
lot 12.
It's pretty stress free to find a spot in there.
Yeah.
Although it is quite a hike, but it's worth it.
But it is an uphill hike.
Yes.
Not
Right. Now-
just a hike. It is an
Yeah,
uphill
get your
hike.
Achilles tendons all
Right.
stretched
Another
out.
warning.
Or
though.
bring your motor scooter.
If you are parking around the circle around the Capitol and you are paying for parking, you have 1 2-hour window. After that 2-hour window, your car has to be moved or they will ticket you.
Even if you gotta just move it
Yeah,
to one
if
other
you can move it one
you
spot
think you're all
over.
good because you're throwing money in there. You're like, I got money. Look at these quarters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, I got hours on there. Then they come out and they're like, oh, I don't think so. It's a 2-hour
Yep.
You know.
Yep, you
And
got 2 hour parking limit.
Yep. And you have to move your car. It could be one spot over, but you can only
Yes.
stay in that spot for 2 hours.
So no sticks on signs.
Guess our taxes didn't pay for those parking spots.
If you're parking
Right.
in a paid parking spot, like a metered parking spot, 2 hours. 2 hours is all you have, and you have to move.
and they're
Yeah,
watching.
and it looks like
They are watching. What?
It looks like someone asked how long it's going to go, and I believe it's someone already answered 9 to
Yeah.
noon.
Yep. Mark answered 9 until noon, or however the hell we want to stay.
Right.
Yeah.
As long as we can get back and
Depends
do our
on
show that night.
comfort level
Be
Or
cool.
not.
whatnot.
We can do it down in the Capitol building.
Shoot, man, you can be driving down the road. We'll all patch in and be like, "What's up?
Right.
What's up?" We'll all be dabbing, but not driving.
Yeah.
That's right.
The
We'll
driver-
We'll have the wives
We'll have our
driving.
designated
Drivers.
drivers.
We'll be all over here like hot boxing the car.
That'd be fun.
That'd be our Tuesday. So, yeah, please
know.
reach out to people.
Yes. Share this video.
Once this goes through the House, we are going to launch a campaign to get this through the Senate. Okay, so we are definitely going to want to launch the Be Wise Legalized campaign to get this through the Senate.
Yes.
We're talking launch like Elon Musk.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What's the name of that satellite?
SpaceX?
SpaceX.
Or is that the company?
That might be the company.
Don't matter.
Yeah.
Metaphor still stands. Elon Musk level launch,
Right?
Not
even playing.
which
Nope.
means
Starlink.
you can
I
safely
think is what it
land
is.
it.
Is it
Starlink?
Starlink?
That's the
Back
internet.
Starlink.
Starlink's the internet
Satellite.
service.
That's the
Satellite.
satellites they sent up. Starlink.
Yeah, for the internet that he's
Oh.
putting together.
He's putting together?
He's putting.
You know,
yeah,
he
he's
puts
like-
hundreds and
He's like,
hundreds
he's
and
got his
hundreds.
ratchet. He's like,
He's getting and I know that actually there's people that are actually using that internet now.
Oh, yeah.
My mom's just got one of his new routers
Yeah,
from
man.
Alabama.
it's
She-
Is it
online.
a Tesla router?
I have no idea.
Right.
Wow, anyway. So yeah, so try like hell to get somebody to go with you if you're coming. We would like to definitely have a few hundred people. It would be so amazing to see 300-400 people show up at the Capitol. You know, pushing
Falcon
for
9.
What's Falcon 9?
That's the rocket.
Falcon.
Falcon 9.
The Falcon Heavy.
A rocket, baby. Like Falcon. We need to write a rap.
See, that's our
Setting
rockets.
off like Falcon 9.
That's a good start.
That's our start.
That-
That's a
I like
$1 million
those words.
right there.
Oh,
Yeah, you have to build on that later.
I'm going to. I'm gonna do another dab.
Isn't what's so cool about that rocket isn't about it taking off though, but it's about how it
How it
lands.
How it lands,
Yeah.
baby.
There.
All these
How it
years, they're
lands.
like, well, I don't know what to do with the rocket. Just let it fall into the ocean, I guess. Elon's like,
Why don't you
I
put some
know.
wheels on
Yeah.
that?
Put some reverse thrusters in
Yeah.
there, man.
Put some brakes on it.
Yeah, didn't you ever see Star Trek? Shit's easy. They just did it.
It'll hover. If you can think it, you can stink it.
Yep. That's a famous saying.
All right, so we have been on here for 40 minutes. Have we?
Wow.
Have we gotten anywhere?
Yeah, are y'all
Are y'all with
are y'all
us?
on board?
You know what
There's
you need
people
to do
with
Tuesday.
megaphones, vans.
Oh, we got
there's all
okay.
kinds of people.
Who all's coming?
So we're good.
Who all's coming?
They're like, we've been saying it, but we
I
can't
know.
see the
We
comments.
can't see.
They're so small.
I mean, well, and you know, I only have this much of my eyes to look through, and if I raise them too much, they start to get dry. So
And the more you smoke, the narrower they get.
I'm not smoking.
Yeah,
Or you
what?
dab.
What's that even mean?
The more you inhale.
Okay, they said you could not smoke cannabis on the Capitol grounds because it's considered a state park. So take your dab rigs.
Look, it's
Only kidding.
all
We're not
laws,
lawyers.
all normal laws that always
We're
stand
not even
everywhere in Missouri
Right.
already. They will stand, and that's it. We'll talk about it later.
Yes.
Just go with the flow. How
There
about
you
that?
go.
Don't
Go
listen
with
to
the
us.
flow.
Do not listen to us. We'll be across the street. That's where we were last time, across the street.
Yes,
We're like,
we were.
hey, you know what?
We were just on public sidewalks. That's it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right. We weren't in a state
We
park.
were on a state park.
We were on
that's
public
fucked up,
sidewalks.
dude. State property.
I'm not sure.
We're on city park, city property.
Right.
I can't even understand what they're saying.
What did you?
Well,
Huh? What?
we paid. They paid for the meters, and we were actually standing like really in the parking spots, really. So,
Yeah, really.
I mean,
I
it's
bought
private
this
property.
parking
We
spot. I
paid
get
for it for 2 hours.
solid hours, plus the extra money, which is evidently a donation.
Right.
Right.
Well, I would say as hard as it was to find a parking spot at 8 a.m.,
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to do any better at 9 a.m. So I'll probably get there early.
Yeah, I suggest
So-
everybody get there as early as you can. Not as you can,
So-
but early.
Smoke session
Early as you can,
and
camp
lot,
out.
you know,
Yeah,
wherever
there
we're
we
at.
go. Smoke session, a lot. Whatever we end up in.
Yeah.
We'll let everybody know where we're at.
Everybody just-
come there.
Bring your CBD and don't
Yep,
even
CBD.
worry about it.
CBD only. Unless, I mean, Delta 9 too, if you got
Oh,
that.
yeah, I guess that's completely
Okay, Delta 9 is
legal,
completely
so
legal.
Do that.
So everything we're gonna have, all of our dab, all of our flour, everything's CBD and
Yeah.
Delta 9,
Yeah.
Delta 8,
For sure.
Delta 8. That's what
That's
I meant.
right.
Delta 8.
Shit.
Yeah.
I said
That's
Delta
it.
9.
You
didn't
did. I thought maybe there was
And I
some
didn't
new
even hear
development
it.
I didn't know about.
I know that's what's bad.
I was
dude.
like, wait, what?
They're easy to confuse.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a letter. Or
I don't
a
know,
number
I've
off.
It's the mundane details, Michael.
So yeah, so make sure you're only smoking CBD or Delta 8. No Delta 9 out there, it would be illegal.
Yeah.
So
Neither.
we don't want anybody to get in trouble. But if you should choose to not listen to our
Yeah,
advice
because some of y'all's crazy.
and bring
And
Delta
we know
9,
it.
we're not responsible for what
Yeah.
happens.
That's on
We're
you.
not responsible for you feeling mellow. We're not responsible for you like chilling and being all
Yeah.
right with the situation
Exactly.
and having fun. We're not responsible for
Maybe
that
getting
shit.
a little giggly. That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
not our
don't
fault.
you dare laugh.
yeah.
We're not responsible for the dirty looks that the people walking by are going to give you.
Oh,
either,
yeah.
okay?
But we know that you're getting nothing but pure enjoyment from them. I mean, 'cause
Oh yeah,
we
it is.
should-
It was.
You just look and smile and go, CBD.
You just. Yeah, it's CBD.
I mean, what's your hang up? Karen?
Try it. It'll make you feel better. Oh, we can't do that yet. It's not,
Oh my
it's not
god.
adult
Here.
use yet.
It's CBD. What's
That's
it
CBD,
matter?
There,
I mean,
Oh,
you know.
that's CBD. I will take some of that.
Have you heard of the good news of the gospel
Of Mary Jane.
of Mary Jane?
Oh,
Right.
yes.
I have.
Have you got time?
I mean,
I don't
you
think
know,
I'd be here if I hadn't.
that's it, man. It'll change your life,
It will.
you know. So
I come
anyway,
here at least to receive it, you know. Anyway, yeah, so.
Jeremy Culp says no blunts at the podium.
no blunts at the podium.
No lit blunts,
Yeah, it's inside.
Jeremy.
No lit blunts. That's
There
a
you
good
go.
point. You can still get the flavor. Don't you like to
Yeah,
just sit there and
sometimes
get
just
that
a nice
green?
little flavor. Yeah.
Just taste
It's
those
nice.
terpenes as they're coming in.
Oh,
Right.
yes.
It's awesome.
That sounds quite nice.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
And quite civilized, you
So,
know, for
yeah.
being in the rotunda.
The rotunda.
Hey,
I mean,
maybe
I
I-
just picture, is it wrong that I have this mental image of, you know, being in a sled with like Alaskan Malamutes up there and going, "Quapow, quapow, to the rotunda, quapow. Mush.
Oh man.
Maybe whenever we're all done, you know, we'll get them. We'll see if they can take us all up, like we did whenever we went with the kids on the tour. You know, up to the top. You know, that's a pretty fun. You go up there to
I
this
never
room
been
and
there.
Very,
you speak
very,
against
very
the wall,
top.
and no matter where you're at, and all around the whole room, you can hear what the person said, and it's
It's at the top of the dome, like
It's
you're
at
on
the
a
tip-top.
on a
Ah.
Where's that
walkway
at?
looking down,
just like if you're in the rotunda, you just look up.
and like all the way
It's all
across,
the way
the
to the top.
person across can hear you
Yeah, it's
talking.
ridiculous.
That's crazy.
They probably won't let us.
Probably
Whatever.
not,
You
but
should all just run in there, look up and yell.
I'm telling you, we might have, if we can get the chant going and just really get that place just like a, you know, like a football stadium.
I
of
agree.
sorts.
I'm
Oh,
down.
yeah. See if we
I'm
can
down.
get it louder in the Chiefs Stadium.
That's a tough one, but
It-
who
it's-
knows?
it's
With the
indoors.
enclosed walkway,
Yeah, it's
there is
indoors.
there's some variables there. So I
We just
agree.
gotta get enough people in there.
Yep. Bring your decibel meter. Add a decibel meter to the list because I want to see how loud we can get it.
Right? Someone's got one. Bring it.
All right, so everybody here has
Serious advocates.
probably been to church once in a while. You know what proselytizing is. Get your asses out there and knock some doors, man.
Right.
Hey, I'm Big V, and I'm here on behalf of HB 2704, and I just would like to know how you would you support a bill that would legalize cannabis and in unjust laws in Missouri. I mean, somebody would help us write a cool spiel, and we're going to, and we're going to have flyers, and we're going to run out, and we're going to post them all over cars, and we're going to. We need a group of people in every
Region.
not region, no.
District.
Every district. We
There you
need somebody in every district that there's got to be
33.
one person
Yeah.
in every district in the
Missouri.
state that is passionate about cannabis. Come on.
Right. There's
If
only
you-
33 districts, so I mean,
So-
there's not a whole lot.
and even if
Man, that
so
sounds
maybe
so doable.
we could cover 2 districts if they were small, and just like go out on the weekend to someplace where you know a lot of people are gathering and put them on the windshields.
Right.
Research which districts are already in favor of, and moneyball it.
Yeah,
Only
hammer.
hit the district. Well, no, I mean,
Right.
if
That's
I guess if we were limited on people.
Right. We can discuss
Sorry, I
that
was
on,
thinking like
Absolutely.
campaign
that on
strategy.
So-
Tuesday with the 2704 guys.
A lot's coming, people.
Yep.
A lot's coming. We're gonna fight it all the way through, and hopefully we'll come out victorious. And
Yep.
and we'll have legal medical cannabis, and then you still. I'll just say this for the record: even if House Bill 2704 passes, you can still sign your favorite petition and vote your favorite initiative.
Yep.
Because that's a constitutional change. It's a different method. It's a different result than the House Bill 2704. So, one you can do both. That's all I'm saying. You
Yep.
can do both. You don't have to deny one
Right.
to support the other, and that's the truth of it. So, so get on board, man.
Yeah.
One way or another, we're gonna make it happen. One way or another. So if everybody reaches out, if everybody who plans on going will just get one other person to go with them, or 2 other people to go with them,
It's gonna be
we can turn this place out.
Yeah.
So
we can make
some
it
people like
a really
call
a
some
real
people
rally.
up that
Rally. Yeah.
that you
Absolutely.
can just make do it. Say, hey, come on, and just be like, okay, you got those people.
Oh yeah.
and if you know where you live, you can look at that map and you can find out what your district is. And if you find that district, if you need help, reach out to us. Go to our page, send us a message, send us a
Yes.
message on the group, and say, hey, this is my district. Can you please help me figure out who my state senator is, who my representative is?
Yep.
And we will definitely help you do that. So
For
we
sure.
want to help everybody, and we want to make this a success. So yeah. Anybody got anything else? Are we ready to bail out of here? We're getting ready. Look, man, everybody.
Beat this,
Yeah.
We're gonna do another dab for sure, because we dab out. But also, I just want to say this: shout out to the guys over there that got the show going on tonight.
Yes.
Make
I
sure
heard
you
this
jump on here and watch Third Eye Thursdays with Clayton Neidig. Nothing like homegrown.
Yep, you never know who's
He's
gonna
on
be
there.
on there.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, Danny Kennison's on
Nick
there.
stops by every now and again.
Yeah.
So it's a hoot.
You
Yeah.
never know who's gonna be on it.
Chris Bell sometimes on there.
Oh, yeah,
So go. They'll be coming on. I think they come on at 7:15. So keep an eye out. Go over to the page, Third Eye
It might be
Organics.
7:10 because of the oil. I don't know, maybe. I don't remember now. Or 7. Might be 7 straight up.
I have no. No, I think they were doing it like 7:10 or 7:15.
Look them up. And I'm sure the page will say when it's going live.
Yep. So,
Yep.
you know what, everybody, we hope to see you at the Capitol. We hope everybody's going to get behind this, and if you can't, you can at least get behind it by emailing or calling your senator and your state representative and telling them you want them to read House Bill 2704. Ask them, have you read it? And when they say no, say, why not?
And if they say yes, say how many pages did it have? And just see what
Quiz
they
them.
say.
Right.
It's like 75, I think.
Yeah, so start reading. Reading is fundamental.
Yeah.
And while you're at it, you go read it.
Yep.
We got the link everywhere. And we'll be sharing it again.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, but that.
Go find your district. If you can't find your senator after that, or your representative, shoot us a message. Okay, shoot us a message and we will help you find that person. So if you know somebody in a different district, call them. Say, hey, will you please call your representative? Will you please call your senator, or at least send them this email and tell them why. Try to get them on board. See if they'll at least take action on your behalf.
Right.
If they're not really supporting it too much, but they're not against it, see if on your behalf if they'll do something to help support you and something that means a lot to you.
And they don't even have to be in different districts. Even if everybody if they're in your district or other districts, we need as many phone calls in as we can.
Oh, absolutely,
Right, yes,
absolutely.
for sure.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So everybody
Recruit,
yeah.
go out and
But
win people over to the gospel of Mary
Just
Jane.
call from
Mary Jane.
all the different phones in your family.
Now
There you
remember
go.
also,
I'm a different person.
before we jump off of here,
yes.
something just hit me that I wanted to really express.
Okay.
Okay, we already have medical cannabis.
Yes.
Okay, whatever you think about it
Right. We
at this
currently
point
have
is
medical
irrelevant.
cannabis.
Okay, we have medical cannabis system in place,
Right.
and it's not ideal, but we have it there. The point is not to talk about the medical cannabis. The point is that we are not fighting for medical cannabis here.
Right.
Okay, as much as I appreciate and as much as it moves people, arguing for medical cannabis is not going to get the results we want here.
Right.
Because all they're going to do is say, well, go down to the dispensary.
Right.
Go get
We
your
have
medical
medical
license.
cannabis.
We have medical cannabis.
Exactly.
What this is about is unjust laws. This is about laws that destroy families. This is about laws that put innocent people in prison for a plant.
Ruin lives.
Ruin families' lives, all kinds of stuff, man. Okay, and this is what we need to be putting forward. We need to be putting forward what we are really fighting for.
Yeah.
The right. Well, I mean, why are we begging for the right to have something that grows naturally out of the ground? Okay,
Right.
why? Why are we begging for the right to
It
have
shouldn't
that? This is oppression. Okay, this is about the people's voice being heard. This is about standing up for something you believe in
Yes.
and showing the generations coming up behind us how to stand up for what they believe in and how to make sure that we get the best of the people we vote into office.
Right.
We spent so much time in the 90s and the early 2000s, rock the vote, all that, right? But what do you do after you fucking vote, man?
Right.
You got to keep on it, man.
We don't work for them. They work for us.
Absolutely, and we
vote
have to
them,
hold.
Right.
They
And
work
it's-
for us.
It's really important in this case to understand very specifically, kind of like what you're saying about how we've got medical cannabis, so we're not really having that conversation
Right.
now. So what's really important is that the talking points being used against HB 2704 are like, it's this free for all. It's going to cause, the black market to explode, and then what they're insinuating is that involves crime and criminals and criminal activity. So in that safety hearing, when we were up there talking and giving our side, but that's what they came back and said after that.
You know what they
Is-
call people that do that? Spin doctors, brother. They spin something around to be
Yes.
something that it's not.
Exactly, and so rarely are people here to to unspin it, and we can really unspin it. And the people who are hearing this, they don't understand about cannabis like we do. They're not on the same level as we are. They kind of think like, it's okay. They see it happening in other places, and I'm talking about our representatives that may or may not be on the fence. They are hearing these people, Tom Robbins, come up and say that, oh man, the black market, and it's just going to be so bad, and pot stores on every corner, and you know what that means? I mean, we're talking gangbangers and just all kinds of bad shit. Well, they need to understand that it is 100% and completely the opposite. And the only people who
Yes.
can explain that to them is us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's the truth. And
Look
that's
at the look at alcohol. When alcohol was illegal, it was run by gangs and all sorts of
Right.
stuff. And now it's not. And
now it's not.
it's not.
Yeah, just look at the
I
little
mean,
bit of
it-
pressure they've taken off of weed and how it's hurt the bad
Yeah, the
element
cartels
so
and
badly
stuff, yeah.
already.
Yeah.
But
You know,
they
Have you
sit
seen the
there.
Reggie lately?
We listen to them. We all sit there with our jaws dropped, listening to these jackasses explain why a completely open market would increase, cartel involvement and build the black market. And it's just like, we were all like dumbfounded.
Yeah.
And what a spin doctor, okay? And we all wanted to be like, can we say something? But we had our time. But we have more time coming up.
Yes.
And we need to make sure that moving forward, we go in and we educate them on why the laws are unjust and why these, this is a lie. This is a spin put on it to manipulate you to think that with fear.
Yeah.
With fear. They're trying to use fear to manipulate the representatives not to vote for House Bill 2704.
You know what I think increases black market activity? High prices,
High prices,
license caps,
Yeah, restrictions.
limited markets.
limited markets.
Absolutely.
Because the black market is flowing so freely all around everywhere I look. Of course, I don't participate in it because that would be illegal.
Right.
But I'm
Yes.
just saying, and it's all because of high prices.
Yes.
So
Yep.
you want to see crime go away? Then quit making it so dangerous to have a little bit of weed on you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, that's what's so dangerous about it is it's
Getting
illegal.
caught, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, and you got young people that have been caught with small amounts, and God forbid if they happen to have scales on them,
oh yeah, then you're doing
then
time.
you're doing
Yeah.
intent to distribute.
Yep.
Right?
I mean, good God, and, you can ruin a person's life before it ever gets started with unjust cannabis laws.
Yep.
And it's got to stop.
Terrible.
And this is
Got
what
to
we
stop.
need to be putting
Right.
forward.
Not only
This
does it
is what
stop
we
that-
need to be
Yeah.
getting through to them. Not, we've already got medical cannabis, not to take anything away from, the people who demand high doses of RSO, but just think of how much easier it would be to have on hand if it was legal across the board.
Yeah.
Okay, now that is definitely something that is presentable, okay?
These are
Because
Worth going after.
Facts.
yeah. So anyway, that's what we have to keep in mind. We're fighting for the end to unjust cannabis prohibition. So altogether, not just medical, for everyone.
Yes.
So adult use. And so that's what we need to keep in mind. So everybody, you know what? We're going to jump off here. I'm sure everybody has dinner plans. Everybody's got somewhere else they'd rather be than sitting here listening to us be serious like we are.
Right.
But
Even though
this
we're dabbing the
is,
whole time.
yeah, this is serious shit. So,
Yeah, gosh, I wish I wasn't so cognitively impaired.
but
that's another point for another day. But
you know what? Let's put our differences aside if we have them, and let's get the job done here. We're all on the same team, and we've got a goal to accomplish. So we'll be talking to you probably a little bit more before we actually go down there.
Yep.
So for now, go be with your families
Yep.
if you can.
For
If
sure.
you can't, get your ass back to work. Peace out,
Okay.
everybody.
Later.
Stay lifted.
Bye.